So I'm Imogen. I'm from a company named QudiniRI. We offer a virtual customer and key management system that's used by House of Fraser and O2. So I wanted to just start by discussing our thoughts in relation to the topic today. We believe that physical retail is becoming very much more about offering great service and experience to customers, and that's kind of a marketing method to drive customers further online. So as that becomes key, it's important to make sure that the service you offer is as personalised and detailed to the customer as possible in order to ensure that they return again to your services, and also to ensure that the experience, that you can fully immerse them in your brand experience so that they have something to take away, and this will also drive you into your online and your offline services. So in an increasingly detached world, in an increasingly digital world, it's easy to become detached when you're shopping online. So you don't build an emotional connection with the brand, and you can do that in a physical retail environment. It's about building service and relationships. And in order to do that, you are able to build long-term relationships and also to increase spend and to increase your customers' return rates. But how can you offer an increased service without that impacting customer experience? Because service takes time. So at QudiniRI, what we offer is basically a virtual queue management system that allows customers to check in for service, and this can be done via a self-service kiosk or via a member of staff with a kind of concierge app. They can then receive accurate information about what time they'll be seen at, which can be even texted to their mobile phone. And then they'll also receive a text when it's their turn to be seen. So we've proven that we're able to increase footfall, increase conversion, and also increase average spend of customers. And these are just a couple of examples of the work we've done. So O2 use it for their concierge. So they've always had kind of concierge figures at the front of their store because they've realised that even though they're allocating one member of staff to the door, they're able to keep customers in store longer and encourage them to wait for service. They now use our app on their tablets so that when a customer comes into store, they can greet them and take their name and type in their mobile number if the wait's long enough. And then our system will calculate what time that customer should be seen at. They can then give this to the customer, and we've proven that in doing so they're able to build much better relationships with their customers and also improving the experience. So 25% of customers added to the app will actively mention it in a positive way, saying, oh, this is so cool. They've had the conversations between the concierge and the customers while they're waiting is significantly more positive. So they can say to them, look, I'll make sure you're seen. And in doing that, they've been able to reduce walkouts by 40%, and that's obviously massive for telco, where it's so easy to just go to a competitor store and get an upgrade there. They're getting 70 customers per week per store staying in store to be served. And when you've got a customer who's worth about £250 per year, the ROI on that is really significant. So they're also increasing footfall. So they've had customers return to store with their friends and family, and their family and friends have said, I hate waiting, I didn't want to come to store, I've been putting off getting my upgrade, but my husband said that you've got this really great app, and I must say it's significantly improved. And also they're serving faster. So it's not just improving the customer experience, it's improving the staff service. So they're serving customers an average of 3.5 minutes faster each customer. And they also say that they feel a lot more professional and motivated. And this is because part of the app is shop floor management capabilities. So it enables them to manage what their staff are up to when they're going on break, when they're due back on break, and to assign customers to them across the floor. So they have even multiple different staff on tablets, and I can say this customer is to be seen by so-and-so over there, and just ping them to you. And they're also, so we've been working with Sweatshop, who are a sports shoe retailer, and they found that by improving the waiting experience with accurate time, they're able to increase customer spend by 9% because customers are more willing to pick up products while they're waiting. Another use case is House of Fraser use us for their click and collect. So customers wanting to pick up their online order, they can check in, they get a text saying we're processing your order, and browse the store and we'll text you when it's ready, and then they just get a text when it's ready. By doing that, productivity has doubled for the staff because they're able to process a number of customers' orders at once. Now they're all checking in. Even when there's just 2 people in the queue, they find it more efficient to have someone queue managing than both people at the tills. They've also increased customer satisfaction by 40%. Sorry, that's a wrong line there. and also it aids low resource. So if they don't have a full-time person managing the counter, they can just use our kiosk, which means that a customer can come and check in, and they can only bring that resource when they need it, there and then. And it's also, staff say that it's a lot more professional, and that they find that customers are much more kind of inclined to work with the brand now, and they've found that they're returning to their online services more. So this proves that by offering a better physical experience, we're driving them back to the digital experience and then driving them back to store, which is obviously really exciting because multi-channel customers are the most valuable customers right now. So we're also working a lot on kind of loyalty features, so we can recognise customers when they come to store, and this is really where we see the future is going, to further kind of improve experience and service that we offer to customers. So there's also location technology to recognise them as soon as they enter their store in a click and collect environment, have their order waiting as soon as they want, and also to offer kind of promotions and to make those become increasingly more targeted towards customers. So I don't know if I have time just to give a quick demo.
Can you do it very quickly?
Yeah. No demos.
That's it.
So basically this is our app, and this is what it looks like for the concierge. So you can see you've got your customers down one side, and then on the right hand side you can manage your staff. So I can say John's going on break and put him on break for 60 minutes and see exactly what time he's due back. And they found that they're actually kind of snapping that their staff are back on the floor on the moment that they're due back on the floor. So if I could take someone's details, I can show you how it works. So, anyone?
Younger.
Yep.
Dave.
Dave.
07
07
912
912
898
898
218.
218. And I select what product you're on. So all of those products are configurable. The system's really easy to set up. We can literally just change configurations, change the names of things, and this will be customized exactly to your store. So Dave will just now have got a text telling him he's...
Thank you for waiting, Dave. You are 13th person on our list. We'll text you near your turn. Follow your position here.
So he can then click this web link which shows him his position, and it kind of counts down, so it's quite interactive, and from there you can put other kind of engaging brand content. So if you have good eyesight, you can see. Yeah, so I mean that's it in a very brief nutshell, but off the back of that you then get analytics on who's coming into store and why, how long you're taking to serve them, who's walking out unserved, and basically a lot more on your in-store operations and customer data. So it's really, really quick and easy to implement, and we're really keen to do kind of quick POCs to prove that the value that we've proven with House of Fraser and O2, who are now rolling out the system. So it'd be great to get in contact with me. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Imogen. So next up we've got